places just stay with you. You walk the streets once, and suddenly you're planning your next trip back before you even leave. There's something about the energy, the views, the memories, they stick. I visited a lot of places, every U.S. state in fact, and while I usually find myself chasing national parks and back roads, there are a few cities that just keep pulling me back again and again. I've had ice cream from one of my favorite places at an airport, and yes, I had that same exact ice cream downtown earlier that day. Watched the sunrise from a vortex, and cooled off from a hike in the snow. All in cities you might not expect. Hey friends, I'm Teresa from an acre in the city, and today I'm sharing 5 cities I've already visited and would absolutely go back without hesitation. Let's dive in. Number 1. Let's kick things off with Savannah, Georgia. It's one of those cities that wraps you in atmosphere the moment you arrive. The Spanish moss, the cobblestone streets, the slow pace. It's like stepping into a novel. I've been there multiple times, and every trip feels like uncovering a new layer. One of my absolute favorite things to do is simply wander through the historic district. The city squares, there are 22 of them, each have their own feel and story. And don't skip Jones Street, often called the prettiest street in America. For food, Clary's Cafe is always on my list. And if you're a fan of the book Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, you'll recognize a few spots. The Mercer Williams House offers a great tour, especially if you're into quirky Southern stories. And one of my favorite places from childhood is the Juliet Gordon Low birthplace. If you were ever in Girl Scouts, you'll love seeing where it all began. And for a classic Savannah photo op, visit Forsyth Park and its iconic fountain. It's beautiful during the day, but even more magical lit up at night. Take a haunted trolley ride at night, or go bold and do a walking ghost tour through Colonial Park Cemetery. If that's not your vibe, it's not mine. Just strolling through the Savannah waterfront and watching the cargo ships pass is a vibe all its own. And of course, don't miss Leopold's ice cream. It's worth the line. But if you can't grab a scoop downtown, fun fact, grab it at the airport. Number 2. Next up, we have Charleston. Honestly, this place is pure Southern charm, with side shrimp and grits. Start your visit in the French Quarter or near Waterfront Park, where you find the famous Pineapple Fountain. Then walk along the Battery, where antebellum mansions face the harbor. It's like a history lover's dream. And be sure to explore the Charleston City Market, where you can browse local crafts, art, and sweetgrass baskets. It's a great spot to soak up the city's culture and pick up a unique souvenir. One thing I always recommend is visiting a plantation. I recommend the Mangolian Plantation and Gardens. The gardens here are beautiful year-round. The tour gives you a great insight to both the elegance and complexity of Charleston's past. Charleston also has 2 National Park Service sites, Fort Sumner and Charles Pinckney National Historic Site. If you're a history buff or collecting park stamps like me, both are worth a stop. And just like Savannah, Charleston is a perfect slow walkable itinerary. Bonus, you can also do side trips to Folly Beach or even the Angel Oak Tree, which is more than 400 years old and absolutely worth the detour. Number 3. As a self-declared capital chaser, you knew this one was coming. Washington, D.C. There's just something powerful about walking past the buildings where so much of our country's story has been shaped. Start with the National Mall. It's the heartbeat of the city, and you can walk from the Lincoln Memorial all the way to the Capitol building and past so many iconic buildings along the way. Be sure to look out for the Washington Monument, as you need to reserve tickets in advance if you want to go to the top. But the views are worth it. You can get tickets a month in advance, or we got lucky and got tickets the day of, which was great. I always make time for the Smithsonian museums. They're free. Yay, budget travel. And my top 3 at the moment are the Museum of American History, the Museum of Natural History, and the National Postal Museum. But honestly, you can't go wrong with any of them. I know the Air and Space one is a favorite for a lot of people, but it's just not my jam. If you visit in the spring, the cherry blossoms around the tidal basin are breathtaking. But even if you visit in the off-season, places like Georgetown and DuPont Circle have their own charm. On our most recent visit, the cherry blossoms were dying down, but the tulips were out full force. Explore Eastern Market. If you're nerdy like me, schedule a tour of the Library of Congress. It's absolutely breathtaking inside. Pro tip, if you're planning to visit both the Library of Congress and the Capitol building, book the tours back to back. This way, you only have to go through the security line once, and you can use the underground tunnel that connects the two. It's definitely a time saver. One of my favorite travel memories is watching the monuments light up at night. It's quiet, reflective, and offers a totally different atmosphere from what you'll see during the day. If you're already thinking about which states you visited or which states you're dying to return to, I've got a freebie just for you. It's a simple U.S. states I visited checklist, and it's a fun way to track where you've been and start dreaming about where you want to go next. Just check the link in the description to grab it. It's totally free and perfect for road trip lovers like us. Number 4. I know Las Vegas might not be your first thought when you think of repeat travel, but hear me out. Yes, there's a strip with great shows, bright lights, and all that over-the-top fun. But what makes me coming back is the nature and quirky adventures just right outside the city. Red Rock Canyon is less than 30 minutes away and has some of the best scenic drives and hikes around. Be sure to head online to research if you need to have a timed entry or not. It's a seasonal thing, so be sure to check before you go. And then there's the Valley of Fire State Park. With its bright red rock formations, petroglyphs, and fewer crowds, you feel like you've landed on Mars. Want something cooler? Literally. Mount Charleston is about 45 minutes away and offers forest trails, cabins, and even snow in the winter. It's typically 20 to 30 degrees cooler in Mount Charleston than it is in downtown Vegas. One of my favorite memories is cooling off there after a hot morning of hiking at the Red Rock Canyon. If you want a day trip with river views, head to Laughlin or the Colorado River. Way more chill than Vegas proper, but still a blast. There are also some incredible national park sites within a few hours. Death Valley, amazing. Zion National Park, don't even get me started on how spectacular that park is. And if you're into quirky gems, check out Nelson Ghost Town for some old mining history and great photo ops. And don't miss the Wild Burros in Oatman. They wander right through the downtown and are always a hit. Want something unexpected? Take a detour to Lake Havasu City and see the actual London Bridge. Yes, the real one. Transported from England. Lake Mead and Hoover Dam are also close by, rounding out a long list of reasons why I just keep coming back. Number 5. Last but not least is Sedona. If you've ever felt like a place could reset your entire mindset, it's Sedona. Those red rock formations aren't just pretty, they're spiritual for a lot of people. I don't know if it's the energy vortexes or just the clean air and killer views, but every time I go, I feel leaving a lot lighter. Cathedral Rock at sunrise is one of my favorite hikes ever. It's steep, but totally worth it. And the Chapel of the Holy Cross, built right into the rock, just wow. And I'm not super religious, but this place gives me the chills. If hiking isn't your thing, take a drive on the Red Rock Scenic Byway. Stop at the lookout points and browse the local galleries in town. Sedona's art scene is quirky and colorful, just like its landscapes. Some other cool things to do in Sedona include taking a Jeep tour, which can be quite thrilling, and try a hot air balloon ride, weather permitting. For sunset, head to Airport Mesa. The views are to die for, and there's plenty of parking available. Some other great hikes in the area include Devil's Bridge. If you're braver than me, you can walk out onto the arch. And the Seven Sacred Pools is another great hike, which is part of the Soldier Pass Trail. But heads up, the parking lot there only has 14 spaces and is locked during off hours. Thankfully, Sedona offers a free shuttle that drops visitors off at popular trailheads. When the shuttle is running, the parking lots are closed to private vehicles, so plan accordingly. Another pro tip, book your accommodations early, especially if you want a great view. They go fast. There are so many amazing cities in the U.S., but for me, these 5 just keep pulling me back, whether it's the history, the views, the energy, or the memories they hold. They've each carved a special spot out in my travel story. If you haven't already grabbed your free U.S. states I visited checklist using the link below, be sure to grab it. It's a fun way to track where you've been and spark ideas for your next repeat-worthy adventure. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future road trip ideas, planning tips, and hidden gems across the country. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the road.